Mami fa kunya os mami chieti fo ansa ene ahwefo a omo hwe ya no pay konfa no chia sema wo kan no be CEO se asema waka no se sanet ye pa me de menye hu ba based on the wo waka so man enu nkon me kai se itwia bi MPP tria be 100,000 and me am so nana bi say if you Ashanti Media so tria 50,000 until omo ye some portraits bi a omo ye donations no mo say me picture nana bi so picture wo te be se papa no say adwuma obi aye abedu sam pempen so say no oba na wo to aso a ye fa nya maresem
ene so ye no cry
say bi apomodin sem de enye MPP ni NDC asem ti me bia na dwen nya ne say bia wo ye de ama Professor Ademens anaso wo je animonyam da bi we de ohene na kuruwa na otina se hye se bibi se na ese ye de boa Ashanti man and ye wura wo sa kasa waka bibi wom wo se bi enye ayaresa ebe hwe se bi Ashanti fo nko ani komasefo omo ane na mo free system nyina aba eba beja ayaresa wo ho ti ebe se papa ne se omo nanu nko na mfidie de egu ho na eche a na ese ti kakra meka se de a running story ti mi se it was so ese akan wasem
no it's a good call, you know, and benefit okroma nyina you rather obo mutaka din se mutaka bajeje. I remember say mutaka kra ona mutaka interview ho a nti no in fact yegusu a otena mo santenga general yanke matuma ba yawi is here you have somewhere 2020 we sabre ya so na matuma ba na wi sa amisa ho running mate ho nsema and then you're back abato no in fact this time it was very peaceful, you know. Munian ma mo de show mo nsa ora yura jo wise na mo ne ora William Yamu an mo tie train. In fact it was well coordinated. Say na man for anticipate say we mu say o makof yanti ho. How did you do it?
Nana Sebi area seminar you say experience the best teacher,
of course.
Say bi ni pebia no otina ba bi che na usua de na no me bia oye ya enwie no oku anu mutumi hihye e ma no konanum 2023 yeah presidential primaries so be kaya by and large it was highly successful except for one incident a scene of Easter and no kofa dede ebemu but na bibia ya de course kama etoso bi o hwe parliamentary primaries so aye year no 2023 so a hodia dede bia me bia and immediately after the presidential primaries no aye to about ofan constituency year mrasebeja parliamentary candidate na say to bia was sitting MPs aye say year no so kwaso ndom na it means say yesua bibia free presidential no and the parliamentary no na osaba 2026 presidential primaries ekoto yan na one thing about any be amount for adwin course so they say about 80% of some members are no more 2023 presidential elections committee no or one is about 2026 no. So there was that consistency nti no maybe be a mo year to sini no omo tightening na then we any through the national party na so well who said national officers obi akwagina baby a will support any candidate ni nyanse ni ahye ho den ni ahye ho ahye ye ho se zapom so se bibi bia no ye bedwen party no nti ye de SA referees nti support bi SA de ma presidential elections committee ni nyina ni de mo o meeting de bena mekobi
okay
omo meetings de brain do mebo am no mo dwene ho eto bi e ka ye nya chinye betimi aba ye bewie no na ye nya adwa akobra nkrom nti so far de said ye sebi your number feel good 2024 na ye shase say ye betoto ye no mayi ye take committee na Professor Era Michael Kweda no mo ko Ghana fan nyina no 16 regions no emekoti ti nsema Ghana for the party for eka na ye sa baye ye beti amendment committee say ye nhwe constitution no ma bebre enkoye to echimanent no maybe free say say yesesa o ye de beka wonya no ye hwe ne ye na empo etimi nya akukuduro say ye beto presidential primaries ni first asanya to other elections nyina no na bi nsi o party no mu da but at least ne hwe be egina ene adwumaden e da party nanim elko 2028 no na se hye ba and I can say I'm happy say as general secretary of the party no post 2024 no ye roadmap ya hye to nyina ye de ko say ye beto to no maye no we are on course.
Okay.
Now I can tell you say it be out of 100% no 30% pony aye.
Oh, okay.
But we are on course. Now mujidi say yento internal elections hakan nyina wi na afide ba betiesi main campaign no na ye ne Ghana for be kasa na omehu no ma bia ye jutum say ankoyi o 2024 about 2020 your supporters next city for do na ankoto aba no and said yes no ma na me ya adom ne about 2029 ya sebi yes ankohwe ase bi mu no ne nyina ye hyehye ya eguso a ekoso a I can say as general secretary I'm very happy.
Nendi wo say enhyehye my year from the top down approach a mo dey buy wo say mo grassroots no mo chita for no bodwo so de
oh mo ti ase
oh sure
ana ye nya bibia so say top down if you say ye share constitution say bibia na say emra no ediwachi the commanding do a chabiaka ye cast ye to presidential prime minister first no he be dey court but then yan say ne be a party ni gina na na obeka ye to about 2024 we ya na nkofo yi omuti say oboso mutu franka ma party no enti wa the radio so MPP for minute me ba na ye ntinye ne kasa abanu so ye no ma bia na ense fata I say kan wasem oko social media platforms so eseme course what did that never party nim no as leaders of the party na say esigina ye say be there's a saying say you can't do things the same way and expect different results.
Of course.
There be a brand new 92 ne 96 mobile. So I be na social media be no. And the democracy here is with them. But na social media ne TikTok ya be and you also be pay be fat cameras in the so. Na nseme wom ne de anim ya no mo ka. Eto so biem. Na say o sa adwene ho say yen crop anto aba. E ko be 2 million. Nko form to my MPP 2020. 2024 man to aba no e ko be 2 million but the crash simo no say o man to no man ko to amendis
okay
it means say omo odoma na so so ebufuo ne ya obi wo ho a e say wutu ho ehu anamo na ko kan wasem eni fa one day na ye and to say you say you to presidential ntema at least a candidate may be over 2 years
okay
to go around and explain to no say tie the in conference more moka and into crowd man control but yes and I will agree with you then go for be
okay
and the basso agina secretary ne hura mane and the jaya super mia ke bia kire mia so one year lose wo say party but have been vindicated and then the party says oh sa anomo ne yetu ye no aboa pa kana se by now no ke bia kamenti ase meka party e ho guideline ke ne dede na da so tuam sa akopem e bia December ye ba koto abentina na party for ne ye adwen oh na mo ti ase se hye ye kono sa na be boa party nti dede bia ne ba bia
anyway I just for 19 minutes past 7 minute Justin Kodua Frempo Kunkom the general secretary for the new patriotic party and igusua ye din komo na ye hwe senior nioma etie na ni nyina wo hanom a yehwem sene ebeko anyway but before we come to the reorganization and kobo kakra ho and nan sen yeto moto wo ye mabai wie a moyimu a presidential candidate nan sen somewhere last week say and say misu boba amanfo bi say from you know maybe sometimes the general secretary is too big to answer to some of this but we know some people who are your known party followers are woman should be actually almost be by from the base why and in same baby omu chirim said there's a third force or my departing who ya won yoma bibria or ni na omu ka omu treason koja honorable Kennedy Japan me hu say the kasama for the likes of Kwesi Kwarteng no me hu stick no nyina atro say Kennedy enko baabia but the base no so omu ke cancel bi bo
say nana kese efiechi enyabofun ka ejitum say said the koto aban wie ya na wa went menya asem ya meka wa ha na asema wetimi kan so boy abaso no ki free se ka bibia so betwa na so mesati ase se nipa ho adwuma no na edin
so no correct
ana ne brebia so na se bi yenya adwebe ko bankrum se yakoto awie me nipa enya timatim ho na te ase
sure
edin ankofo bi di yaw ebi di ebufu obi di emotions ebeka ensem bi ase bi omo fi se ha omo se bi de mesre yenua mo a ebi di nkomo se omati the base ne sa splinter group bi a eka task force ne se yejitum se election de nana so kona wanya eya cause wo hwe bi a ka wabo didia na wo se onipa benya na onipa enya no ade eya nanso so se ka onipa ne nya ya nana kade na abeka so onipa de nya ya se ka be pese omo woda candidate no na se come support onipa meboa and sana na wo be pedia adate na obi foforo anya na wo de so ntiase but me the make say we are still in the early days
of course
the part no komo ayese ni obi adi ewachire omo ese no omo kasa na ebre no kono minim se abufuo na se bia akoma no beba fo
sure
enti mefo video so asre ye party for se mo obi andi obi atem mo obi ankasa ntia obi se wakwa ko na ye hian wo party nim se bi elections there vote bia hunya enti anamo bia so tu na no nwam bekasa na betima atwoma ba na se bi enkomo ebitimi adi na assurance ebitimi akoso no ene ne adwuma party pinifo ye betu enti I will not come and sit here and write them off so omoko da bi ye nyina na ese trans ne kasa se enya party ba ko ne nyina wo ene akwa akansi da woni pa enya nti bibi wo hakra ne trans ne nka no dem
anyway Jefo General Secretary waka say but me was mo flag bearer Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia am back on a reconciliation drive bia me who the likes of Attack Kennedy ni mo ne the others you know na before no so my aggrieved that o make cancel bebre and o mu nyina no ahase a o mu share your flag bearer you know must start your engagement. I think this thing should have been done earlier and I want me nyade
kata me ne se ka ye
because before 2024 one mututu je gumu you know me our for professor from Pombo attend money ade to the stands on creative gas 2024 kra no one to aba you know party penny say no hun sense bebre zanka no many be wa motion asientem anka bo
see nana ne nya no any lessons are isua free 2024 about
okay
hwe obekaya me one of the few people na make say 2023 presidential primaries can turn in them.
Yeah.
In fact, now me kwa me propose and say can turn be July.
Okay.
So, but a brain sabe no nipa dodo no anema anya adwen. If it's any be wa be me feel say be feel say turn in them you can't have two president any candidate into your boss but etwem. You got to your presidential primaries in November 2023.
Sure.
November 2023 no. Sabre na assembly elections so bem. Sabre na presidential parliamentary primaries bem. Ni ewura 2024. Owura 2024 na campaign season no. O ko Ghana o ba pro o ye campaign. It's difficult to also do reconciliation.
Sure.
But ni na ye lesson na make experience wasem. Experience a menya ye nya o party no. At least any nya kan kwa na me ye to saba wintem. You say no said they make you were 2 years 2 years ndo person wo ye bia bia no ma chia bia no ma hwegu bia no utim hyehyɛ eno ho sunsuanso ne ehu sɛ ye to presidential primaries new year na Derrick na ho ye say pinifo bia ka hida to ke bia o make campaign bi no me sa no me nyina party no ya reach out o mo asoso agye atum sɛ o no ma bi si ebre bi atwam they say there ye koyenim enti yenhwe se ye be kabum enti yenya nwie enti sa reconciliation e be to aso sa 2026 year and I can assure you na by the end of 2026 no obo se part no unity nin kabum a e bebe mu no e be chenda because yade a yenya agi atum se be bi etena nye de
okay
eni kwase yetena se bi esi ye kabum na ye MPP so kabum so a tumi bi ehwehwe bi ensa beka na Ghana for kabum se after the MPP party no say bin kabuma ba emu adwo enti ye mom kwan no mo sa ba bi ma ehhehye a mo to aso no papa no wom no mo ma sa to aso
anyway mate and amnesty the mu bi emu say is this still wave under ho
Oh, adwuma pa.
And I'm for ba.
Yura opa. Yura McMahon former
Peter McMahon
national chairman on Asante Central MP
Honorable
Imedu committee no muguso.
Okay.
Omushiesia enkofobi kwamkodi independent echi enkofobi a party ne fe bibi mafia ye suspend wo mo enkofobi a say before tadwuma no ye adwuma o mo ye na chire. I can say I'm very happy with that level of commitment
from ye adwuma so abade
what was it
so
abade pa ye adwuma pa dana
obi se music nje bi hu ala mu nyina so mo ba
oh say right to bia off say bibia ye say ye bia no ese ye
okay
and sebi to me now hwehwe say to me now hwehwe a sebi obi a free so obetima aboa bia no okone nan kasa
okay
entimi de meka say akonya da ho a obi a ina obi abekasa
okay
na obi atima back na de hwehwe ne setimi aka.
Okay, 26 minutes past 7. Justin Okumkom Kodia. We are live on Facebook or your radio. Abe Fontinten video. Ya dem ubechimi abe join na odo honso asem komonum. Na reorganization of the party, the big issue this morning. Party is here more share saying na modi akowi saying.
See, nana my member back to normal ya ye wo your constitution.
Okay.
Na me de sebi ye hu ni ntem se no ma bi wo ha edi yenya na etu hu anamo and there are two things say ade bi du nya na wa oji atun se adiwe no edi menya no tu anamo na say bia wo sa wo in a state of denial say ade wo entisa o state of denial say bi o yare but unjin tun so yare a eduro bi enu betim dia mo
eno je de kra
ene se wo ya no agi atum so yare na wa wasa tu anamo eno unya yare sa
eno je de kra
hwe MPP de bia meka se wo hwe ye history free ye nanamo UGCC eba United Party NLM Northern People's Party no Progress Party eba UFP eba MPP no so bambi no party no say MPP ye nye gidigidi ne bia no you believe say bia principles ye ka asem no ye the documents na ye akache for na kasa but the kwasem no say UGCC ebra ye nanam JB dan kwamo omonya bre say omoka independent within the shortest possible time no na ye nwam CPP independence now
sure
but ushema ebra UGCC share say within 6 years no ebenya independent the same time na CPP so bitima enya independence no but na propaganda cause say MPP for there omo catch for ye card this is some montias in fact 1951 elections campaign na CPP for ye no say mo share MPP for they be down kwa catch for mo no mo gum na omo amabo mo bra wie na say be wo ye security to be fee o ye labor o ye adwuma office ankofo mo didi amen ene kwa asem de omo bom ye ntoma ankofo mo ne yepe it worked propaganda fast forward over 2008 ye rakofo adwuma no wa ye Ghana ha nyina metro mass school feeding capitation free maternal care ka na na be ya adwun say ka call elections na wo sa policy see power ha hardly should use the elections now so ye nnuamo e the propaganda bi ba say mo hwe irakofo amemmo iradekofo mo kwhwe ne bank account then no creative fake account with prudential ema mo sa ka say oboase good MPP abanto ni nya na wokai me nya fifi kote ko parliament ebusa ne say asem o kan no nya sebe no so would there be na politics but we try to the winning elections
of course
2024 ye kwa abatum apart from free education you cry for equal the aba any normal agenda 111 year of fruit ni sa no mani nyina NDC for gina propaganda so galamsey LGBTQ national cathedral
sure
edi campaign say MPP about more thing now omo de omo background LGBTQ within 3 months you be pass bill a say be Bearman oba no oba dan de enya de omefo so
sure
omo ka say MPP for wi ade omo ba ora ne sa no man nyina no you be retrieve over bear to 12 billion as ka MPP for wi a omo cha say ka 24-hour economy ehun asem ene you 2026 ora na kosi say LGBTQ akosi say galamsey na akosi say propaganda no omo dey win elections. Now we share MPP constitutional. Almost a part in the piano. The year you might win elections we don't think about the next elections.
Sure.
No, you could see a mono kwasu. But yeah, you tears say your politics near you. No matter how you govern the country, there will be next elections. Now your party no share a critical component of any successful government, your communication.
Of course.
We didn't have communication committee of the party. Now so appointed director. And the director not to nipa bako. To ne be hwe say obey ne strategies beba. And to bon say assemble ban MPP, obon say obi kako nifa, obi kako bunkum.
Sure.
It's not something there be. At least the party should have communication committee. I said beyond pinfo a omo tiasia omo dwene party no ekwan befa so a ye be kayasem ene ekwan befa so so bi ka asem na nya no kura e be respond ya sing the same song no amendment ne buy no ye dey account enti say omo planning a they are not just planning for ene asema ba say respond as they be ye ahead ye timi kan wasem na now say if you are one component is about constitution here, the friend political strategy and policy committee. Sure, Yanum Yenuamo, Eshas Mrs. asked him what to be done. No controversial. Omoko Babia, they play the tribal card. Eshas almost MPP a account for party. A Drew baby, MPP for no, a Ashanti for party. Some commosi and cofobi do a bontino. Offer the trial, it will cost you.
Sure.
A didimu salman call for Cassasem and it wet. If it's a cobian say, ye ka MPP, ye kotoaba, Ashanti Media, Bruno is Beko, I have to be dear tribi. Baby, MPP near votes.
Sure.
But no, share your performance, even Bruno. Half Buni Easter. And no my yam and Titimuni and Kofobi so gay ya Titimuso MPP Ashanti for part. Now some coach baby so no more different things. Yan to abano na way a slim for party where you see. San no more and enough on it. Some people deliberately sat down to pollute the system.
Sure.
So your political party no not a strategic think tanker or metnas say 7 years semi year cut 2 years and seman Kofobi cano. How do you respond to it? How do you make sure say party no and no maybe ha enko year a bit mashia you be strategic plans okay within the short term, within the medium term, within the long term no say na ye the party no ye dey ko. Ni bi.
Okay.
And in the constitutional amendment and it's part of the party rebranding organization no sana ma wenya ya dia ya take care of. Then oba baby to say your school yati Patriotic Institute. Said Bobu MPP mukra obusa no MPP no your philosophy kra no your ideology kra no etisanya onim.
Sure.
And now so part with the achieve say yes center right to say yes center left to say what does property own democracy means.
Sure.
Oye no free wa sa Patriotic Institute ni aye no dia ebe boama sebi ye party for officers omo ne obi a o GMPP di no train ye de be more sa school ni nyina no dia going forward no say MPP ne kasa no church ade mu a obon sampa pa ko no osua de a o te ade na se ni a part of the rebranded ye de aba and say e ko wie a it's high presidential primaries no e buy and say baby a ye duru so a critical point in the party reorganization. And no quarantine and more.
Okay.
Share in 2024 apart from abane challenges I know post covid era no economy na say bia ho kira be ma yekoso nyina no ene de enya de a enwawa if you say ewiase afa na nyina no many of the sitting government lost the elections.
Of course.
Oko UK Conservative Party lost miserably to Labour. America the same thing. Democrats LUC to Republican Party. Australia the same thing. About 30 countries here, about not to LUC all because of the global pandemic. But able of elsewhere, self-inflicted. Na party no any yard abani kritima yon. Subembi the war party. Any there. Internal elections.
Sure.
A party nyanko for both fusi yanko twabano abani jojina ni deni jina ho. Nana yon konfwa no mo ke kan mo pepa ne se omakojina as polling station executive ama NPP.
Sure.
Enkanka your stronghold. Yon konfwa no person me electoral area coordinators. Yon konfwa person me constituency. The person me region, person me national. But predominantly na polling station in electoral area so. Sebi me do party no. Me say me person be gina bi. But there mama me forms ni bi kra na me mfila me wi am de abremo. And your coalitions we na polling station for party for won say ya nto amame a na no wasemka.
There be woni asemka.
Na mum ekoba se me performs akogina forms ye ma. So we tire ye na wonya forms ni bia. Ni aka cho se abane betu no kosiada. To kosiada no aboa ho na obusuanfo kwakoto abama ho no. Uduro ese abanya to no memne da.
Eto na ho mache kra. Kwame kwache the forms aka de kam besi de. Oh, kwame kwache the forms aka de kam.
Se we tire na wo twa kosiada na wonya date no right a. Obeduro 7 am ese ato aba 4 am.
Can you imagine?
Enti nya ade a na ahye nkofo abufu. Me pese mo ko gina party no mama man gina bi eti sa no man nyina sa self inflated sa rules na nyina no ene de abufu ba depend pa kon say ye fa ne say one man na gina bi me think say ono kwa na wonya owo yire owo ma obusua na say ye no free wa ade ba kwa ye o party na in fact ye o party no pa ne say sa position title de me ma wa efe no former so who ye former party no omunu wawie
eno wawie
can you imagine say obi aye MP for 4 terms na party no koto aba eyi mrashebedwa on ne peso aso a
oso on to be nya delegate
ye koto aba eyi presidential candidate a onka ho
bi
obi a constituency officer 92 sabre na manfo cross so meyi omanim no no ma so party no ye koto aba on kan bi nina no sabi obi a fo ne say na busuo mo onyu say MPP obi anu se papa we de kan MPP de a kroma ye obi anim no na o ti kroma no ka say me MPP de me nka o ma sem bi pa chairman na one power the party no me boni ayefo party ni nka ye party no mo ye meeting ko mo mfreme o mo mfa me kahwe ho nana de wadi post ni tuofo a wa o tie chin de na be
onzo be fa 100
so be fa 100 entini nyina ya ade a na di abembo ni abufu nanu ye koye hihye a ye se former MPs former constituency executive beto abane bi o de hwa ho keka aba party no
yeah
otena obeto us ebi kwa ba bi wona adani su os nti MPP for na makame nti me pa na ye koto aba musu koto bi wo kwa waka na busuafo aka ne fiefo
koto aba
na MPP ye meeting a o makame eti ne nyina ye sebi ye no ma ye hwiegu ya meka se 2024 edi ye nya enam so a as part of the reorganization no ye correcting mistakes a ye nyina no ma nkoso ya within the party se be ya party me sa fa no to ma pefra na ma nkofo ho se said no maybe a etwa mu a anye de no yesua
right
yasesa
Anyway, yankwe reorganization mashas here yes here 12 reform na ye de akosoro mo ye ne sen MPP for mo ye ne sen
nana de tie ne say National Council
okay
and the second highest decision making body of the party.
Okay.
Ye share ye 17 February.
Okay.
Na she share omode abane say the here pa ye March ye besim the friend membership registration.
Okay.
If we say party biano biano eso hu strength eso hu ahoden say te no ye kase ye to abane a enkofo sempa na beti benya gidi aka say omudi wachi
okay
omo ka ho ansakra na wakwa akose okohwehwe enkofo fofo ede omo be ka ho nti membership there e ade ehia pa
okay
in the past you try say nyam penifobia ma ba na try in the past bit my registration is register your print but e be we achieve intimi achieve your target nti no enya chance say yes I'll come back to the drawing board
okay
na yenye membership registration bi and now yes National Council adjust to me say between 1st to 31st March NPP party no a polling station or say to aba and you say polling station bia our Ghana ha nyina no na watchim no and na enso no yi ba kusuo
okay
na mu MPP for mo didi so mo MPP mo do MPP empo ye nwa ko mo ba bia mo ba kan MPP ho no mu nyina mu nya nhyiamu
okay
na watchim mo mpeda ba ko bit my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Munye shiamu. So munye sen shiamu na montro MPP for ma benya mudin o register him.
Okay.
Enti ohwe bosumi na ebe enan en ye yeso ko na otwe bia se wo shia ba.
Bosumi match asem.
Okay. Enti bia
se be se Juada.
Juada ya. First match.
Juada is second.
First match Sunday.
Okay. Yeah.
Sunday ebe. Ene mon hwese mo behia na say adwumadi we no a constituency party no electoral area coordinator any polling station executive Moses here ma said there some meeting be koso
okay
ntimi askwa kra vi na metuma ba me hwese me polling station chairman ho any electoral area coordinator ho no omode be hye be ba say ebi askwa ye be hia ebi amemeda or Sunday nyanya time no me general secretary makwa kotro meeting
okay
part no bia so kotro ni o sa register nim ye wie bibia wia na yaba April
okay
April na part na dia tum say you best start your polling station elections
April
okay the process no you best start every April and the party na say e bie nominations no polling station nominations ni wia obi a wadwuma say oye ne say wa opese okogina polling station executive no say what true within register no answer
say udi amemu match drive ya
udi amemu match drive ya utimi kogina position bia polling station
okay
and also utimi nto ababia polling station obi
okay this udin wo
ese udin wo
okay
ti amanfo nti ne
okay
enti ye bia nomination the party ne ka say ade ba ko hia ne say oyoku bia eso twa juice say bia ne social clubs ya tete cafe club nya obi atwa juice enti party ne say okọ ye mobile app NPP mobile app no
okay
obetima hwe na watwa wo juice e wo ho na say ni nya so ye ni nyina wi a the party no say kan say o pese o tua obetima use short code and here star 920
star 920
star 270 hash star 920 star 270 hash all networks
yeah but general you for oh intino am ye chirem na
star
producer
star 920 star 270 hash and that's what I say Bob de.
I just want to according to the General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, was he a so we a member na obese utua user, you know, and ukra yam from craft anombe star 920 star 270 hash. Now we follow prompt no anti mozam fani biom star 920 star 270 hash. Now what you using?
Edna juice no 2 cities.
Okay, 2 guys
started from 2 cities.
Okay, the opposite to
yes, there were 2 cities or 5 cities or 10 cities so. To no they were holding a bit me aye.
Okay.
No watchia. Now you say answer na crowd bit me atoaba. Or police station. Now so bit imagine as we try use for at least 1 year.
1 year.
So
okay.
Until 1 year near 24 cities.
Okay.
But what you say?
Yeah.
Then you conform more party card or that. Or party card and say we
okay.
Still like so police station now go through.
Okay, and found say obi obeka se me dey party that
Debbie.
And no mean yin so between the big
Debbie. And no san ko chiro. O card dada.
Okay.
Or obetuma say o kra wutua wo juice dada. But so person o to ya buy e be to bi.
Eso ko chiro.
Police station abani bi. Na so person o gina there eso ko chiro ni.
Gina ki se dada e wo ni nyina ye twam. Ye ko ye foforo.
There.
Eje MPP member bi obeka se me matro bi din bra atwamu dada. Bi din wo mu dada.
Debbie. Eso ya ko chiro ni.
Okay,
Matias register ni. Matias what me ato abani bi or wagina.
Okay.
Na we ye no free wa. Enam se part no ye wo botai bi si enu so se ye pese ye apathy free ya batum se be ya obi beka se me ko gina bi amama ntu bi no en share di aba ne se
anything
ye say polling station bia no ye be form elections committee.
Okay.
Na constituency party no any regional party no and be supervise say elections no.
Okay.
Oma appointed nipa 3. Sa nipa 3 no eso omo yen krofo a omo ti constituency wo.
Okay.
Se muti nko appoint obi a on ti constituency wo. Omo na be conduct polling station elections no.
Okay.
Tebi otu kromo na akoto ababone na akodi bone a ono nu kroma fo neto.
No correct.
Yen kofo wo bi ma otu wia na odwane akọ. Na oje akiri ase constituency wo.
Okay.
Ta fi the party ne kan say constituency officers when the regional rep no mo 3 member polling station elections committees.
Okay.
Sa nipa 3 no o mehwe abato maximum 10 polling stations.
Okay.
Ntefa say na you Keskin ye Setumesia to me am wa constituency da hye mo sa no say abato e beto no 10 polling stations there. Eshamunsa.
Okay.
Now esa mo yen kofo a mo te constituency wo.
Okay.
Ubetima ye former party executive, be a former polling station, electoral constituency. Ubetima ye former MMDC. Ubetima ye assembly member or former assembly member. Ubetima ye former parliamentary candidate.
Okay.
Ubetima ye MPP. Ubetima ye former MP. Ubetima ye former government appointee.
Okay.
Ubetima ye opinion leader. Otu obi animo. After so the party neka say so be corporate polling station. Corporate electoral area, corporate constituency positioner, you cannot be part of the polling station elections committee.
Oh, okay.
And no amount for ye.
As a will be I want to interest.
Polling station elections.
Okay.
Electoral area elections. Constituency elections. You cannot be part of the polling station elections committee.
Oh, okay.
And so be your constituency chairman, constituency secretary to organizer. Now ba kujina ababia o constituency wa say
the committee won't
come because wa o kwa be to so about untimi say ankoye electoral commission e wa about to no so but party ni ka say so be a constituency officer na on kwa about to ni bi dia and you better a polling station elections committee ni bi
okay
but ho no so yenti ase ana asema party ne kan say
I mean nipa fere no criteria be na dey form
and na make say be a bit my former party executive
okay.
But my former MP former assembly member
no one or do ho be ko say mpese
oh dem say no constituency executive committee no
any
regional rep na betrase
okay
na omoyi ni nipa miensa no
okay
so mo hwe 10 police stations
Matias
the party ni say kan say baby wo ha na constituency dynamics ne constituency no geography no na bia so mutimi ya broten no then see the party ne kan say so mo inform region no
okay
na region ne catch national as na clearance
okay so want me for more penny okay
and the party ne kan say polling station elections bia e bia no say between 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay.
How much about 20
but you say should be
me say elections
bia go for be to abefo aba e okruma na du two I don't go for to abefo aba na du 2 o'clock abefo kwa tu kro mo mai onko mai
ati there na there ye
na second should be
me say there ye nyina no
any say
between 7 a.m. 7 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay. Anopa non so.
Kosi anwumre no said the electoral commission to naba.
Yan tuna homache.
Sa bre no ana person to police station elections a betima ye.
Okay.
And say ebia police station e bia to anopa 7 up to anwumre 5 and ye nyesa na yeka. But police station bia if say committee na almost 10 police stations no so. Omaka say ke police station A ye betuma aba between 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. We are police station B ye betuma aba from 10 to maybe 12. Police station C ye betuma aba be about 2 to 3.
Okay.
Or space we no ana betuma to aba no. Na party ne ka say baby am beto aba no. Say baby am ye police station meetings.
Okay.
Et na na want me so yan ka say me koto aba no me fie. Aha. Baby a party for your police station meetings no. Or one nebeto sa police station elections no.
Okay.
And yasa aka say say at least more 4 days notice.
Okay.
Before say beto police station.
Ne for 9. Nti e beto nfia da mwadi nkan aka na dwada yi. Si e beto nfia da o
ye beto station afọ ne beto ma ba nfia da o say sa brese. Say bi obi a beto no ase. Na sa no ma ye nyina no and say ye pese ye hye no maye
no correct
sabi o pese ye constituency chairman constituency secretary kan hu say ye to ba ne nyawi a ye wo adwuma ye se ye ya e mama akofo nya age nkofo nya ye pia bontem bepo di akiri bi say ye kwakoye bi disa no ma bi etwa mu in the past a di ebufuo ba ne nyina no yi sa no ma ne nyina den afri ho
okay
then na uyi ne nyina afri ho
okay
the part no esa eka efa police station hunya ne se sa meetings no make kan wasem no very important.
Okay.
Venue any time police station for be meetings nya no ya hye constituency party ne se sa venues ni nyina no publicize ni nya
okay
fa ni nyina no ento abontinye won se ya publicize say bia constituency ada oba police station ye wono that time no share meetings ewo
okay
ade ba kwa MPP na ye ho adwuma ne se enkofo bi wa adwen se so wo ye police station executive wo dwuma ne se obakoto abayi MP obakoto aba ayi presidential candidate no constituency for enti obi wa ha edi omo from so me delegate sabi MPP constitution ini bibi e friend delegate say o executive we delegate
okay
delegate ne de ye kwakoto aba bi no ana wonya ho akonya aba delegate say be koto aba ne bi enche se wadwuma na si hwe nana ade ba kwa na edi ye nya 2024 elections ne say baby wo ha abedru ho police station o mo me police station executives no o ko mo ntikrom ho obi ye executive ewo constituency bi wa ha not in crime ebi ti ahafo ebi kwa ti bi a sabi constituency ekrom okra no ekrom afo ni nim no enam sese bi nipa bi pese ombeye enya tumi bi nti no makofa omumba busuafo omakofa omunua no makofa omunafofo bi no mabeye omu delegate ente ebredru se ese yekoye house yekoye campaign no o show police station executive kwa uhu nti na dia party ne kan say asa na obi betuma police station executive no pa kro no eso ti constituency wo.
Oh, okay.
At least eso wo say electoral ho na the police station wo.
Nti unti ho a wontumi nya.
Unti a wontumi gina.
Okay.
And said adwuma we nyina ya adwuma sa vetting committee na party na teno. Eso mo hwe sa no ma we nyina.
Okay.
O ye ni fru a enhye ba kwa party ne dia ba ne say it's a police station no. Executives no mo ye 7.
Okay.
7 no 2 ya dia be count communication officer.
Is it 55?
Enya 55 BM.
Okay.
Any electoral affairs officer.
Okay. Communications and electoral affairs.
I be count 5 no. I'm not 7.
Okay.
The party ne say your positions to be or ha na eno de say be unwie minimum SHS untimi gina.
And then the
polling station secretary.
Okay.
And polling station electoral affairs.
Okay.
Eno de party ne be hwe pa.
You say at least where we secondary school.
That's where we secondary school.
Okay.
Because secretary adwuma be person we no atro. Eso utimi o mask akra ye adwuma. Ye de adwuma ma say ya betima ye ho adwuma. 5 na Canada. The party ne kan say ene de obi a wo pepe bia no betima agina.
Okay.
Ene ya hihye a party no e de aba. And so far when ni hihye ya ehia party ne kan wasem from constituency region national ne de ene de adwuma no ya hihye to dada
mo hihye to dada
but party bia no
audience san bia ma
apart from say amendment ya say communication officers e beto omo so aba
na appointment
bi na ya di couple research from elections any ya creative persons with disability desk coordinator one in your appointment no constituency region national there any major issue.
Okay.
But there here tutu pa no polling station. Then mo say case control baby am do try me who the crop. Say oko polling station you say youth organizer, polling station youth organizer. And you can say obro 40 years.
Youth organizer.
Yes, so person polling station youth organizer.
Polling station youth organizer. And it's a udibro 40 years.
Debbie. And you can say obro 40 years. Okay. And the party constitution can was. And the size she we nyina no nana ye come my party 40 years. Say be ya e brand new so a obi nka say ona minim.
Okay.
At least ya chechrim.
Okay.
So polling station there. One, say polling station meetings.
Okay.
You could share MPP for one match mudin. Sebi open party card oko police station meetings no you register we are now try producer sa who try produce na no your system be a generate membership number amount to what try producer we won't say when your notification say assume this is your MPP membership number to nya sa number ni we are no aka say okay e dem be printing me card no.
Okay.
And to be what my membership no, but not printed card no.
Okay.
But at least our membership number never mount forever.
Okay.
And you so membership number there in need.
Okay.
Nana, me de me kasa ni be we wo ho no. The message ye party for enkanka constituency officers. Say bi mo na di party na hye mo sa wo constituency wo. Ye be yo enyi yo ejina mo so.
Okay.
Na ye jina no yen kai say ye to abad we our polling station ne constituency bibia wi a adwuma kese da yeso.
Okay.
Mo am sorry a mo complain obia se ene ye party no delegate nsensem enkofo bi wa ye to abad wi a ye hu omo ye koye voter auditor ye nyankofo mo mboa ye house to house ye nyankofo mo mboa ye polling station for no omo nti polling station ho adwuma no mo ntimi nye ebia ho odi ni ho. This is the perfect opportunity to do the right thing.
Sure.
To do the right thing. Mama ye person nkuminya. Mama ye kase chinchina yese me be general secretary. Chinchina yese me constituency officer. Enti sebi normal ye enye kra na ese party na ye enti ye tumia ye prenti. Ye normal basa.
Okay.
I prefer for my party to be in government without being general secretary. That to be a general secretary, my party no embarbe.
Oh, yeah. Anyway,
you work for a casa
sure.
And to be ano, ya dear beboa party, my party no about 2028.
Okay.
Every say 2028 elections, nana. say ye be wini see ye wini so a abakosem.
Okay.
If you said then you had the first political party your own city abaya odi atena akunya so 4 years. Dini so bet my side doing no e so tutu no maye.
Right.
Ye tutu no maye so a kunindi ahwehwe no na na nsabeka.
Mayor Carlos, I'll say we are grateful to have you as our General Secretary. Solid guidelines to prepare MPP for victory 2028. Still maintain JFK. Mohammed Nasco, the JFK no change. JFK still maintain. Isi Fubawa say decisive, firm, fair. General Secretary still maintain. I've been up a prime for JFK. Abdullah Harris, a man of the moment, and then I read some. Kudos to our finest General Secretary for finding time to explain the modalities to all. We shall all help to make sure polling station elections are conducted well. Dr. Francis Adomako, incoming Ashanti Regional Secretary for the New Patriotic Party, was still maintain JFK. JFK still maintain. Greetings, Honorable Nana Oredu, Science State Assembly member and presiding member Asokwa Municipality. Also, okay, Yanko na Enche Mijaja General Secretary Kwana, the Akenya answer no or the Akaho na wako. JFK. Mijo kwam wako, but I mean in some ketua be mi nubia watch them we intino see an free polling station na more for him
na about electoral area
say
electoral area na sasa first no na your electoral area coordinator
okay
nipa ba kope they say no nipa 4
okay
na be kan electoral area coordinator no
okay
na the party no say can say they say no you realign your party no electoral area with the electoral commission's electoral area. And the constituency bu ha electoral commission electoral area no o ma chimbe mienu.
Okay.
Omo A and B. They say party no say there be.
Okay.
Yentimi nya A and B. The electoral commission no e wo no. So o constituency electoral commission was 10 electoral areas 10 electoral areas.
Okay.
Yentimi ko ba say party there no akoye bi 12 or 13 different from the electoral area structure na electoral commission
okay
positions are they say what electoral area honey here electoral area chairperson
okay
your electoral area secretary
okay
your electoral area organizer electoral affairs officer or electoral area
okay
and your communication officer or electoral area
okay
the party no can say some positions when you now bit mapre.
Oh, okay.
But a bad electoral affairs, any electoral area secretary there, and so no minimum SHS.
At least, okay.
At least, and also there as a party for SNS.
And also about one, you shall say that ben.
Oba electoral area guidelines now.
Your polling station here, March there.
Polling station
April
now, be nominations. Now, polling station elections ne pay between 10th to 16th May.
Not just a May.
That's a beer polling station then American. You be nomination the 20th, 24th April.
Okay.
Now, yeah, two about polling station elections, no. Between 10th to 16th.
Na electoral area.
Over electoral area, so be nominations, no, between 23rd to 25th May. Okay. Normal elections now between 10th to 15th June.
Okay, now that's when on be prepared.
On be prepared because I can be nomination you are vetting because so appeals because so this and man go through that process by 10th to 15th July there. 10th to 15th June there.
Yeah.
Near to electoral area.
Area about constituency.
Constituency to be nomination no 22nd to 24th June.
Okay.
Normal elections are here between 11th to 12th July.
Area na Maba National. Region, sorry.
Oba you'll be a friend chapter ne external branch. Abuchifon.
Okay.
Also chapter 4 elections no so yes more open up nomination, vetting, appeals, data entry, validation and between 20th June to 19th July.
Okay.
That is chapter.
Okay.
And a branch.
Okay.
Chapter 9 say a external branch no. You treat as a region.
Okay.
And to branch in your region.
And
a chapter near constituency.
In the constituency.
And so on the constituency near chapters. Okay. Between 20th June to 19th July.
Okay.
Now branch near regional.
Okay.
Almost now between 15th July to 9th August.
Okay.
That's time
we are now more better region.
The regions for the same time.
Ashanti region. So as and when or more course on.
Not the same after the accordance to 15th to 17th July.
Okay.
And now you be regional sorry, you be nomination 15th to 17th July for the region.
Okay.
Normal battle no between 8th to 9th August.
8th to 9th
August for regional elections.
For regional elections.
For regional elections.
National elections.
Then national no you be nomination 10th to 14th August.
10 to 14
yes.
August.
Now no process because of filing, vetting, appeals, then now between 18th to 20th September.
Okay. 18th to
20th September because 18th no arrival 18th the election 19th then 20th no declaration ni won say to aba na timi kwa na adwun nyina na ye wi they are was say so be talk asem wa
adiafo abo na what you about Simensia the general secretary of the new patriot about 2 weeks ago na we declare wa ha say na mekwa bium na ene wa ba wudiem Asante pese tio na no ka sa won fremem mo fan to general secretary so no general wo so wo be sa ba biom still maintain
asem no wo ha na me di kan
ane
o frame me kan say mesa kobium.
Okay.
Ese me kobium. If you say
ese kobium.
Yes. Okay. If you say Jumedia party ni di chairman sa. Ene said ye to abani wie ye hihye ye wo party ni no. Nana ese me tem.
Okay.
Na ye hihye ni yi. Na party ni ba power 2028.
Okay.
Hwe me busa question ba ko bi.
Metio.
Ebra na obi ka say adena yes I do could be me busa ne pa kwane se o de me gitum se my parents na ko position na so nkuko edi ni 2024 no te me ni wo na ni pa fofo bi na wo ha ki be win elections na eni asema me busa obi na me busa o sa se ka ko bia na general secretary defeat na e ba no ka would any person other person had avoided the defeat
ebi anka be chance abra
oh they say na bisi if it's a number be na akoso memu a ene ahoche ne won kofo mu ne ebufo wo ho no dina secretary continue so kwan
no so no kwan
na so at least anya hwe krade na menya experience as general secretary
of course
hwe me bedi general secretary no me kan say normal makum no impinifo ya bom di o matwa makoba nyina no sa ahoche makum obi no akobida
abrepa
every say be yare de ene nipa na boy yare man ho na so me be general secretary me chairman ye to abani wi nyina no se bi na no dwodwo no enti se bi obi a fan so abaye adwuma foforo na se bi ese ka wonya pani bi a obeka ho obeboa ne no mebi wa kwa metima tenase no akobasa enti mia na me di mu a kakra ni support a menya fin kofo a yetimi ye ede bedu be beduru se bi party me be general secretary me the BB friend communication app e buy say yemfa mboa party communicators no me ni bi etoso bi me kai pa say they are me proposal say yente legal directory to a party no na nkofo bi kwa na me ko but enne legal directory te ya me amenwa gari ni mako e be da no ye koto about 2024 nana constituency be 10 sabi kai ni sa legal director ta ke free yansa enne legal director to party no e hihye no ma eboa se bi asemi e fa party no asembia no omo na ehwaye
okay
o ye no free wa after 2024 amendments ye nyina no most of them I play the key role
sure
o ye no free wa review committee omo hihye omo de ba nyina no copy no me pen am crack copy
okay
if it's a same message ba kwa bontin ye hwe se implementation of our review no ebina guidelines ye dia ba
mo de be okay
normal ankoye normal ya nye ne ye nyina no ya to ye boase ye hihye dia ba every say 2024 elections say koyo say normal koyo say problems wo nyina no I was there
sure
now feel say normal mesua free 2024 elections nim any be general secretary see a person we need 2028 elections you think the experience will not count
it will
bibia betima wo betima nya asemi betima hu betima sua de asemi na so experience ne de me wosen
ana so no correct
every se me na matena ho ana minim no ma course so a eboaye e no ma course so a amboa
nti maintain
ana no ma bi wo so a sabi ne ne nya kwara be kai abetuma kan wasen radio so but as a one na issues ne ba no then now we can say aha we see that 2023 na sabi wontra akunya no so da ebe na what me hu sa experience no etim da year.
I just say experience is the best teacher.
Then 2028 elections are year con say them kind no it will be a difficult elections.
Okay.
And now friend na yes I bet try say okay new person sa met na ho.
Okay.
Na afa na be a mistake be a ko be akwa year in the past no also ba be repeat say mistake in I think be we na 2020 elections na there.
Okay.
And I feel say I have to stay and make sure say you better to party ni.
Okay.
Say be ya ye ko 2028 campaign introduce no me be nyina no I'll be there to say we last time ye ni see amboye.
Okay.
It I feel fanfa
anyway
yet chance ni see it's nana
okay
abande meko na mogidie say party for a si ahini tu ahini for no omonim say adwuma no say bese ye say bi enipa ho adwuma
eno so ye no correct
say ye ka nipa ho adwuma ye show say bi omo pese omo ba
no correct
human relations say twa nipa nkuta hodie obehu ahobra say obetimi ni party for atenase odi buo be ma omo de JFK
wo bi che omo nyina
ene de JFK because say bi wo ye professor wo ye doctor wo ye hwan na wo fa buo ma nipa nipa ntimi enya adwuma
eno so de no correct
say bi ha nipa kra wonti me kan kire
wontumi ma wani meno so de no correct
obia nim say ko bia de
odadin
oni obia kasa oni obia ye fine obia ehwa say ni aka ho
very important
bibi won nsem o be say jema ma party for their year adwuma
boys be didi obia be didi
ntinana meda wase na mesa akobiem
na mimi so asem na mimi ja kwa JFK meba JFK say na ye maintain kada say MPP for maintain Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na say na ye san maintain JFK dia na ne say obi so asem opa ya no pa menya no na che say Napo so say maintain Napo
say
opa ya no pa menya no
na menya no enemy nyan because yeah but said the voice of the people is the voice of God.
It is maintaining Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Not possibly JFK no two ways about that. They maintain JFK there. Then Napo so they say maintaining Napo.
Wona waka say ja big nya flabera no so.
I mean you went through so eh. Me na say.